Hi, I'm Gareth Marlowe. Today I want to ask you what plans you have to pay off your people debt. So, what's people debt? Well, people debt is like technical debt, but for people. So, imagine the CTO who nobody in marketing will go and talk to because it always feels like they've done 10 rounds in the ring with them afterwards. Or that project manager who always seems to leave somebody in tears each week after their one-to-one, or that head of sales who says don't talk to anybody in development, they're complete idiots. These kind of relationship people, difficult conversation stuff hangs around in your organization and it gets in the way. And like technical debt, it's fine until you need to make a change. So technical debt is all of the shortcuts and the things that you miss out in the interest of speed. Okay, we won't do that bit, we won't make that secure, we won't make that bit scalable. We'll just kind of get something out there and see what works. And that's fine until you need to make a change, until the number of people using your application scales right up, until you have to deploy it out into the wild, until you have to refactor it and change what it does. And then all of those shortcuts and the hacks that you've put in place have to be analyzed and then carefully taken apart and addressed. So it slows you right down when you're trying to make those changes. And so just like technical debt, people debt is exactly the same. In the meantime, the organization finds a way of working around the problem. They will find that one person who's able to go and have that difficult conversation with that really difficult person who doesn't mind doing that stuff. They'll find a way of catching that other person at just the right time so that their mood and their irritability doesn't affect what's actually at hand. The organisation finds a way of working around it right until you really do need to make change quickly. So maybe a key person leaves and you need to move people around in different roles. Maybe there's something more fundamental like you need to do a reorg, and then you discover, well, no, these two people over here just will not work with this person over here. And it really gets in the way and it really has to be unpicked, and sometimes you don't have the time to sort it out at the point where the crisis is emerging. If you're lucky, it just slows down your growth. If you're unlucky, it can kill you. So one in four of the reasons identified in a recent CB Insights survey into why startups fail are people related. So founder team fell apart, disharmony on the management team, burnout. These are sort of directly people in relationship factors. But then number one reason, which is failure to identify market need, I would argue in reality is fail to realize that we didn't have a market and then pivot until we found the market before the money ran out. And to what extent is all of that stuff inhibited when you've got relationship problems in the way? So you really need to have a plan to sort this stuff out ahead of the time when it comes and bites you on the ass. That's having a plan to pay off your people debt. And I think every organisation needs to have one of those. That's it for today. I'm Gareth. I'll see you next time.